G'day everyone, this is just a course update from the greens team. As everyone's well aware, the past 4 months has been a bit of a test with all the rainfall that we've had. We've had up to 2 metres of rain just about since December 10 last year. So that's a huge amount of rainfall for our golf course. Since January 1 we've had 1.3 metres of rain fall. Over the last 90 days, or the 90 days of this year, we've actually recorded 60 days of rainfall. So, as you can imagine, it's put a huge stress on the golf course. Bunkers, diseasing greens, our ability to have golf carts on out onto the fairways. Yeah, it's been very, very difficult. Everyone's well aware how people have fared over the past sort of 3 weeks with this huge amount of rain we've had. Nambucca have been devastated. Golf courses south of us in Sydney, yeah, everyone's been devastated. We're very fortunate to have golf cart paths all the way around our golf course at the moment. It's been good to get the members out onto the golf course and play, even though it's been carts on paths. It still gets everybody out there. We try and have those carts going on the fairways in 90 degrees as much as we can. We know it increases the experience for our members and guests to have those out on the fairways, but as everyone can imagine, it's been difficult at times, and we try and just judge that on a day-to-day basis. So just bear with us. Hopefully the weather will change and we'll get a bit of a drier autumn. The club recently went into a strategic plan meeting to move the club forward in the next 10 years, and out of that meeting there was a call that we may need to have a master plan for the golf course to move forward as well. So we've put that tender process out to 3 designers to get some feedback from 3 designers. We've actually engaged a designer. Everyone will probably know this designer, Craig Parry. Craig's going to come on board with the Coffs Harbour Golf Club team for the next 5 to 10 years to move the club forward. Craig will be out doing his master plan the next 2 to 3 weeks, where he'll go through strategic bunker placement, do a bunker audit, also do have a look at our tees and our greens and make sure they're in the right spots, any tree encroachments. He'll go through a vast array of things to produce a document that will be presented to the board and then probably presented to the members. So exciting times for the golf club. It's going to be a really good time moving forward. So hopefully once this document gets done, we can finally start on our bunker program, which is one of our members' big bugbears, I say, our bunkers. We always get feedback about our bunkers. It's just, the rainfall we get here, it just disperses that sand off the face. We get a lot of silt in our bunkers, which changes the complexity of the sands, so makes them more inconsistent. So very difficult. Members don't realise, they probably do realise, but they are a hazard. They do need to have some inconsistencies in them, but we're going to move forward and get them all changed and try and get them a little bit more consistent, a bit more user friendly, a bit more easy maintenance for us as a greens team to try and get them back into play after rain events. So yeah, we're going to work closely with Craig to try and get the best outcome for the club. So yeah, we'll start those hopefully as soon as he's finished. We put them back last year, obviously because of our North Coast Open and wet weather. So this year, yeah, hopefully we're going to start chipping away at those shortly. As everyone's well aware too, we've had our own issues with aquatic weeds and that sort of stuff in our lakes. We've had a lot of redizola and duckweed, which we're trying to control. We're just going to start using a orange oil-based product to try and disperse some of that. But biggest problem is obviously trying to get some aeration into those lakes. So this is something that we're looking at, that we're going to move forward with. We're trying to chip away at getting some aeration to some of those lakes, which will improve the water quality and then improve or decrease the ability for the aquatic weeds and the algal blooms to start. So one of our problems is a lot of our greens drainage and all our drainage from our greens runs into our lakes. So any nutrient that's in our greens that gets flushed through our greens goes into our lakes, which then promotes algal growth and also aquatic growth. So we're working on all aspects of that, trying to come out with the best outcome to try and tidy those lakes up. So hopefully we can get that sorted. That's about all I've got really from the Greens team. But once our master plan is underway and our bunker program is scheduled, we'll get back to you with some updates and yeah, happy golfing, everyone.